the first thing to look at is the individual activity itself. If we're talking about athletics, there are different sports that can be potentially higher risk or lower risk. So I think when looking at having students return to some of these activities, it's important to look at exactly what activity that is. For example, tennis is a sport that you can be pretty socially distant. You're on completely opposite sides of a court. You're spaced well over 6 feet away. The sport can also potentially be played outside, and if it's played inside, it's in typically a space that's pretty well ventilated. In comparison, there are some sports that, unfortunately, they are inherently higher risk. Examples of that would be wrestling, where you are literally face to face, rolling, on a mat with somebody. There are other contact sports that are higher risk. So that's one thing to take into consideration regarding athletics. As far as other activities, let's say choir or band, unless there's circulating virus in communities that's super low, it's going to be very hard to restart activities like this safely, and there have to be a lot of things taken into consideration in order to do it safely. There's currently a number of studies that are ongoing for activities like this, especially where we're talking about like band instruments, wind instruments, where there's a lot of aerosols that are produced. So at this time, those are inherently higher risk activities. But percussion, if you're in the band and you can do percussion, that's lower risk. So I think when you're considering going back to activities, you have to take each of these things into account.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, or find us at catchiscommunity.org for updated video content and community programming. Catch is dedicated to making a difference in our community through empowering families to raise resilient and independent youth. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, or find us at catchiscommunity.org for updated video content and community programming. Catch is dedicated to making a difference in our community through empowering families to raise resilient and independent youth.